Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to take a closer look at the free layer duplicator tool. You can easily download it and install it right inside the MotionDesk panel, so it's always there when you need it. Let's get started. I'll open a new project and create a new composition. I've got 3 PNG files here. You can download them from the link in the description. I'll drop the paper image into the timeline and pre-compose it. Then I'll go inside the paper comp and place the other 2 images above it. Next, I'll bring in the image that I want to show inside the paper frame. Place it under the texture layer, adjust the size and position, and set it as a track matte tee to the matte frame layer, so it only appears inside that area. Now let's go back to the main comp. I'll scale down the paper comp, make it 3D, and rotate it a bit on the Y-axis. To make it easier to show different examples of the tool, I'll duplicate the main comp a few times in the project panel. All right, now let's launch the layer duplicator tool from the MotionDesk panel. Now I'll select my layer and click inside the script area so it can recognize the layer. By default, only the position option under Enable Sections is turned on, and its settings show up right below. I'll increase the duplicate count here, then hit the duplicate button. Now, if I select the first layer that ends with Control, I can access all the settings for the duplicated layers. As you can see, I can easily adjust the spacing between layers in any direction using the offset values. With position bias, I can control how the spacing compresses toward the start or end. The follow position from main option makes all the duplicated layers move together with the main one. Let's give some animation to the main layer's position and see how it looks. At frame 0, I'll add a keyframe and move the layer down. At 2 seconds, I'll move it up to create another keyframe. Then at 4 seconds, I'll copy the first keyframe and paste it there. I'll select all the keyframes and apply Easy Ease. To make this motion loop, I'll hold Alt and click the position stopwatch, then type loop out. Now, to make the duplicated layers move with a delay between them, I'll increase the delay per layer value in the control layer settings. Finally, if I want to remove all duplicates and reset everything, I just select the control layer and hit Remove Duplicates in the script. All right, let's move on to the next example. Here, after creating the duplicated layers, I'll animate their scale property and use the loop out expression to repeat the animation. Then, by increasing the delay per layer value, we can see the staggered effect appear clearly. In the following example, I'll enable the opacity option. From its dedicated section inside the script, I can adjust the amount of change. And I can also modify it later after applying the duplicates. Next, I'll move on to the rotation option. I'll enable it. Apply duplicate. And now I have access to rotation-specific controls. I'll animate the Z rotation, loop it using loop out, and again. Increase delay per layer to create a nice sequential movement between the layers. In the next demo, I'll enable the color option and duplicate the layer. This gives me access to the color parameters for the start and end of the duplicated layers. I'll decrease both tint amount start and tint amount end to soften the color intensity on the first and last layers. Now let's take a look at the blur option. It works just like the previous ones, and you can instantly see the result on the duplicated layers. For the next example, I'll use another MotionDesk tool, Motion Expressions, to animate the paper frame. I'll launch the tool, go to the Shape section, and apply the circular shape animation. Then I'll pre-compose this layer. Since it's pre-comped, I can no longer use the delay per layer feature for time staggering. Instead, you call enclose of pretties 18ers. I'll go to the time offset setting inside the layer duplicator panel and increase it. As you can see, all the duplicated layers are now spread out over time, each one appearing slightly after the other in the timeline. Alright guys, that's a wrap. We just played around with the layer duplicator and saw how easy it is to get awesome results from position and scale to color and blur, all in seconds. If you liked what you saw, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any new MotionDesk goodies. Thanks a lot for watching. Catch you in the next one.